It's a
Yeah, I'm
dirty
glad I'm
world out here,
good,
bro.
bro. I couldn't do
Oh,
it, D.
that ain't the slightest of what chicks didn't ask me to do. Tim been around. He didn't heard it all.
Yeah, we broadcasting, bro.
I say,
Oh
man,
shit.
there should be a pod right here, bro.
This is a pod. What's
Video
happening?
game
So,
and
what's on?
I mean, that's why we made the
Aw,
page. Truth be
get
told.
faded. Man, listen. A podcast where you get faded and play the game and the audio is from the game chat would be wild.
It would be a lot of edits and punches and
What you mean, podcast?
Ain't no edits. Yeah.
Right, no, it is.
some of the shit
Talk
we be
your
talking
shit,
about.
bro.
Some of the shit we be talking about can't the
You
public
better
can't
stay on
hear.
your toes then.
I'm not married or have a girlfriend, so I can say whatever the fuck I want. But when we get into
What
the
happened?
historical
What
Just
happened?
make
shit,
sure
You
when you,
fucking
whenever
with?
you say whatever the fuck you want, you say it about you. Don't throw other people's business out there when you saying whatever the fuck you want to say.
no, if I'm gonna tell it, I'm gonna tell it all. Ain't that what the? I can't go diamond without telling it all.
Big bossing. Big bossing.
Usher really made Confessions, man. He ain't made an album like that since.
You can't.
He ain't made an album like that since. Like that's probably one of the best albums of the 2000s. Confessions. Like that album is great.
It's a generational album.
Yeah. Like you wanna know how to make a pop, hip hop, R&B album. That's the one.
Honestly,
That is-
it was like our generation's Thriller.
Yeah. Low key,
Everything was a hit.
Pretty Ricky debut album is probably a generational album too, because
That,
it's
one-
like
that one is like a cult classic. Like that one is like if you a certain age, you love that album.
it's like everybody sound like them, but so it's like you gotta know to know. It's like, oh, everybody sound like Pretty Ricky. No, they ain't. Okay.
I ain't never thought about that before, to be honest with you.
Before Blue Stars came out, they wasn't saying, they wasn't this vulgar. They was saying like, show me to the subway, I'll go down. And you like gotta do math to figure out what he talking about. I'm like, you going downtown? Like you going to the like
It might be glitching. You might have to walk.
Nah,
around.
it usually take a minute sometimes. They
yeah?
find somebody. It's just sometimes it just takes a minute.
And Pretty Ricky came out when Blue Stars came out, boy.
Man, now I want to listen to that album.
Woo!
I think I am gonna listen to that album.
When Blue Stars came out,
It's Friday. I'm gonna play some Blue Stars.
we were really blessed because there's a lot of like the Dream first album. What?
Man, that shit.
He made that in 9 days, bro.
'07 was a.
Mm.
Ooh. Ooh, that year was
You know what?
tough.
I'm gonna play that album. That is an album I'm fit to play. Right now.
Like what? And then you got the Cool, and then you got Carter 3. It's like
American Gangster came out.
and American Gangster. You like what?
I remember being in my dorm room and getting that CD.
2007 was a good year, man.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, it's gonna be next year. I think everybody dropping next year.
Graduation.
Drake for
was
sure.
07.
Drake for sure on the way.
Yeah, Drake.
Sean
that's what
Sean on the way.
Where's
I think he
Kendrick
dropped.
there?
Kendrick is probably gonna be a next year. I think Drake dropping this year. I think Drake dropping this year. Sean probably gonna drop the end of the year, beginning of next year. Kendrick is probably first quarter next year. Yeah. You know who ain't dropped in a minute, or who ain't had a good album in a minute, or remember Wiz. He dropped projects, but he ain't dropped the project in a while. Where it was like, hey yo, this Wiz album kind of dope. But I guess that's what you do when you get that Fast and Furious money.
We can play house.
Shorty is
I ain't gotta say no
I felt
more.
that. I felt that one. Yeah, like I felt that. Camille, like you ain't got to say nothing else.
That's all. If you don't know what
That
that
is-
means, then you don't know what that means.
that mean
God, this album.
I'm on the way. I'm on the way. Pretty Ricky, boy. Whoo-wee. I'm glad I went to that Millennium Tour. That was a blast.
Yeah, it was.
That was some
That was one of
fun.
the funnest concerts I've ever been to.
Cause I ain't never went to like a Scream tour or no shit like that.
Me
So
either.
this was the closest to it.
I was able to finally get what I wanted my whole life. See all that. I was going to this year's too until everything got shut down.
Me too. I was like, I would see Bow Wow.
I
I'm
was actually
totally.
I was
I'm
actually
gonna see
going
Bow
to-
Wow.
I want to see that.
I am totally fine seeing Bow Wow rapping. I ain't.
Listen,
Like,
Bow
shit,
Wow
huh?
set is going to be so
hell
hard.
yeah! I want to hear Shorty Like Mine. I want to hear Let Me Hold You. I want to hear all that shit. Come on, Bow Weezy. Give me all of that music. I was ready.
And for some reason, hearing all that old music in that setting, it was like, it was electric because everybody was there, like, singing it word for word. Like, it was like a party the whole time.
No,
The
we good,
next
bro.
livest concert I ever been to was Jam for Peace when it was Pretty Ricky
Dog.
and Little Boosie and
I
Trail
was
Fam.
at that one, bro.
Yo, that one.
And we was kids. Like, I don't even know
Yeah.
how they let me in, bro.
That one was crazy. That one, whew.
Yeah.
And that was Pretty Ricky in their prime, Lil Boosie in his prime. I was like, what? In the Bradley Center, I ain't never seen so many fights.
Y'all sure we should like leave out at this point? We've been here for a while.
Yeah, we can leave. We can boogie.
That nigga said 8,
To let
right?
you out.
Yeah.
Oh, they let me leave, bro.
You got a dash, bro.
Fuck.
Well, let us know when you get in the neighborhood, AJ.
Who in the neighborhood?
AJ gonna be the one.
Shorty is a hot.
Oh, he asked if he was ready.
Where Dub at? Camille, you about to fill in, bro?
Come on, might as
my
well.
job coming.
He said, "Let me find out, Bell."
You be alright?
That Jam for Peace was crazy.
Yeah, I definitely remember that. I think I went with my parents. That's the only way I was able to go.
I was in, I bet your parents were appalled.
Nah, they was geek for that shit, bro. I had cool parents.
Even afterwards, even after like the nonsense happened afterwards.
I mean, they just was like, "Come on," like, but it's Milwaukee, like they know, you know.
I hopped in traffic and everything. I was. No, actually, I didn't. I didn't have no airbrush or nothing. But I ain't never seen an orange do-rag until that day. Dip. Yeah.
That shit was trash.
The dip pants. The
Invisible
dip
shoes.
jabos. You gotta have the new J's, the orange or white J's to go with the orange or white
the
do-rag to
see-through
go with the orange shirt.
See-through
And the
joints,
jabos.
Dookie, man. Dance Wars, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's y'all era.
Yeah, bro.
That's when niggas tried to make. That's when niggas try to make money off of that shit. But damn,
No, it was just young niggas just having fun, bro. Yeah. Somebody was getting shot. Yeah.
Nah, I used to go. Niggas used to have dance battles at McGov. That's when I was around.
Dog, I was there for 4th of July one year. That shit was nuts, bro. It was like 5 fights at once.
Nigga said 5 or 7. Dub said that like it's 30 minutes. Nigga, we can
Right.
wait.
I'm finna send him off. Watch him.
I'm ratchet. I'm drinking Moscato straight out the bottle.
You always been a
I'm
rat.
about- Yeah, well, watch your mouth, cousin.
Don't change the fact that you was always a rat.
I do like some hood shit.
You were at Vincent before Brown Deer.
I was at Brown Deer before Vincent. Don't do that. I'm in the neighborhood. I'm in the neighborhood. I was at Brown Deer.